Hi guys, today we're gonna go over the Golden Clicks build. It's a fully automated build for fast clear speed. We are running currently the version 0.06. It's Wednesday patch, and there were a few changes in this version. So there is newly introduced feature that allows you to auto rerun a world, or like to choose to automatically run the next world, which is really convenient for idle gameplay. You can set up your game so that it automatically plays the next world once the first one is complete. And it's a little bit easier to level. There was a nerf to MultiClick, so my previous build is not working as well as on the video, but this one is pretty good replacement. So let me show you first the option to set, like, you can attempt the next world, or rerun current world, or attempt highest world. So there are quite a few options you can choose from. So for the purpose of the video, we can like rerun the world 6 just for fun. So let's start with the Automator setup, as this is something I'm still experimenting with. So there is a huge demand for energy, and there are two ways we are regaining energy. We are automatically casting Energize whenever we don't have it running. So this is the setup if the Energize is turned off or not enabled, then we will cast it automatically. And then the other, probably more significant piece of energy recovery is the reload, as I chose multiple nodes that give bonus to reload, and every reload restores like 300-400 energy. I tried a couple setups, like a monster's health greater than 50%, and that was almost good. Like I want to cast reload as fast as I can, and I basically would want the energy to be 100% all the time, but there is one problem to solve, so maybe you can send me a response in comments. How to solve the problem of not casting again Golden Clicks when Golden Clicks is already running. Currently I'm just doing it by choosing the energy greater than 90%. So with that, I will cast Golden Clicks whenever my energy fills up. And then it will start gaining the momentum with time. So the description says that the speed increase every minute, and the longer I have it running, the faster it will auto attack. And ideally we would want to complete the world within one cast, and that's possible with the proper reload setup. As you can see, I had a hiccup. I couldn't proceed to the last zone. I've run out of the energy. Sometimes you will get like additional items that increases maximum energy, and that will help you to progress to the last zone, but it's not that bad. Also, now you can see the rule for energy more than 90% kicked in. I also could have pressed it manually, and now the world will be complete in a fully automated way. So anything else? We can briefly go over the stats, and then after the world ends, we'll go over the skill tree. So I have a couple of nodes for critical chance and critical multiplier. It's not as high as the previous build, but it's still greatly increased the DPS. 41% critical chance, it's a huge. And it's small, well rounded. Like I have bonuses in different areas, like the item cost reduction, the bonus gold, some mana regeneration, and okay, so the world has finished, and now we can go over the spec I am using currently. So I went down initially to test the node that I haven't yet unlocked before. So it's the golden clicks, and I was going down, and as soon as I clicked golden clicks, the game crashed for me. I had to shut it down, and then fortunately after restarting, it was fine. Maybe it's because I had the clickstorm active, and the golden clicks replaced the clickstorm, which was running at the time of leveling that skill. So maybe that's the reason. I grabbed the Automator nodes for the golden clicks, and initially I wasn't sure if it's gonna do the job for me, but the longer I've been using it, I was more and more satisfied with how it works. So then I had to solve the problem of running out of energy, and for that purpose I've been grabbing all the reload nodes, and whenever I had like a big buff to the gold or DPS, I grabbed those damage nodes as well. But for the most part, I've been focusing on grabbing like the maximum energy and the reload skills. I have a couple of those, some big energy nodes, 100, smaller ones, 25 here. I probably could get rid of some of the nodes that I spec'd just for testing the Automator. But for the most part, I think it's pretty well optimized. This area on the critical section, like I've leveled it at like level 170, and it was the last part I picked. So it's mostly left side of the skill tree, and it's been running pretty good for me. Let's take a look at the build in the action. So you can see it's purchasing random equipment items. I also had for some time the level up Automator setup, but since I don't have that much haste, I decided not to have the upgrade newest item, as it was interfering with the primary setup, and I don't want to miss like let's say reload activation in a critical time just because I'm leveling up item. And we cleared another boss, and mana is now a problem for this build. I'm out regenerating energize, and the only 3 skills I'm using is reload, golden clicks, energize, and that's the whole setup. I've run out of skill points, and I still want to test one thing, the Automator node for running whenever it's a second half of the zone. I think the reload using that setup will be better, and it will avoid the hiccup at the end of the zone. Other than that, I think the build is fine. Have a try, test it out, let me know how it went, and I'll see you in the next video.